40, spot on. Thank you so much. To friends, followers, spot on. Or non laughter. Thank you again to those of the courage and messages sent. Yeah, yes, and that's we waited for all over the world. We're waiting. Oh yes, whatever. Start the season. In the first Nigeria gets this season starts next week, Friday on 22nd. With all the teams playing, all the 20 teams will play next week. But today we know that BPL that is followed, a level of fanaticism here in Africa. So yes, and Friday kickoff for the defending champions who lost. Well, not surprisingly, but you expect that they should have buried the match. But Crystal Palace didn't go to it. Lost that on penalties is very painful. So they go again. There's no chance to try to get the first win, and for them, some emotional for the Anfield faithful. We never walk alone with the death of Jota and his brother Andre. So I think the family will be around. Yes, they will be there. The club will pay respects to the departed. And we talked about this earlier, how it is when someone leaves so early. Nobody wants to, but it happens, and it happened in this case. Liverpool FC paying tribute. So it was an emotional day for everyone at Anfield as they kick off this defense of the Sagan. Interestingly, when they we started last year, this time last year, I was confessed that Liverpool were not given a look in. Yes, with the new manager, slots and slots coming all the way from from Holland, and but it's going to be a hit and it's a good one. And they only losing to PSG, eventual Champions League, even though it was. But that's not today. Today is a fresh start. Liverpool, fresh new season for the EPL and other leagues. I think yeah, Liga has even kicked off with Girona. So let us see what happens today. And so many things came up. Oh, are they going to defend their title? Chelsea's looking good. Arsenal nearly there. But I mean, it's going to be tight. And it's difficult. From what we saw against Crystal Palace, I think it's difficult for Liverpool. Definitely, they can't. Why not? They can't defend. They spend so much. I think they even spent most with over 100 for Waits. Flora Waits. Yes, they spent so much to bring him from Germany, and of course, Ekitike as well. I mean, yes. So they're there, and of course, Frimpong. They all impressed. But the fact that defense was the problem is something that gave. And you mentioned it even at the post-match conference. That when we're in the preseason, we consider two. Today we consider two. So they asked workers that because one of the reasons they were able to defend, not defend, now to win last season, turning Man City, was the fact that they were able to defend very well. They didn't lose. They were not just losing. That was why Liverpool to win last time out. I remember when they lost to Nottingham Forest was a shocker because people that they would go on to that they'd be winning and winning. So the defense will key against today. So many things have been said about VD, but Virgil van Dijk after the penalty giveaway and all that. But it's still one of their best, as a leader on the pitch. So let's see what happens. I hope it puts in a more a better performance because that performance wasn't so, you know. So and of course taking chances. Salah needs to step up. We know that Salah have been the go-to man for them. Most assists, most goals, and that. So he has to replicate that, and he has help now with Ekitike and of course Florian there in the middle. So let's not see what happens against Liverpool. I think today they should be able to get 3 points, even though the Palace one was, I won't say it was a fluke, but if if Bournemouth can push the way Palace was, pushing. But I think it's out. I think it's injured. Yeah. That's their main man to 12 goals last season. The other man is no longer with the club. Bournemouth, so but we know Bournemouth. We know Clever is there, but Clever I think is injured. Is injured. He cannot. He won't be featuring. So, and from looking at everything, head to head, everything, Liverpool have dominant stats. They have dominant statistics over, but so everything points to Liverpool win because I think Bournemouth has not. I think they've not even won this fixture. Then Liverpool. So I think expect that, but maybe they will concede. If they win, I think they should be concede because that defense I saw, you know, they will concede today. So let us see. But for the defense that it will be difficult to defend the title. Yes, I want to. I want even those who think they can defend, and if I must, keeper. Yes, so Liverpool should defend, but Chelsea is there. You know, Chelsea is there looking very good as well. Unfortunately, left Scoville to injury yes, yeah. But Chelsea looking good. Arsenal have a striker finally. Eucharist is there. And interestingly, on Sunday when I don't know what will be on their minds when Arsenal go to set of dreams on Sunday, to play Man U, and it's surprising that you know two men were supposed to be on the same team. Amorim, of course, and Gyökeres supposed to be on opposing sides. Let us see what Arsenal and Man U have spent quite a lot, and talk about Arsenal getting number nine, Mikel, false nine. They have a number nine now, established number nine, tested and proven, over 60 goals in 2 seasons. So they have number nine now. So with Saka is there as well on the wings. Let's see what happens. The youngsters have impressed Marcus Kelly, and let's see what happens. As Mendy is there for Arsenal as well. But for Arsenal, why they did very well and almost, have been nearly men for last 3 seasons is the defense. Defense with Gabriel and Saliba, the wonderful pairing. So I don't know. And of course, set pieces, the set piece what's it called? Mastery. Yes. Arsenal were doing very well. We sure that they will score from the header or score with Gabriel again, in defense. So that's what I see. People have said, oh, this one looks like an Arsenal win, but because it's this in those days, it used to be, this is top of the table, but things have changed. Man, you finished 15th last time out. And if Amorim was just lucky to stay in his position. So it's going to be interesting to see. Even Arteta is supposed to win something, you know. 20 years, it's a long time. 21 years. So the Premier League is not easy to win, we know. But Arsenal, this is their season. There's no excuse now. They also spend, they didn't spend as heavily as Liverpool have done, but they also spent. Man U too also did well. And if I want to see what happens, it's Konya, and let's see what happens. Konya leaving Wolves was their main man there, but Konya decided to come to Wolves. And we also know that even for Liverpool, Isaac has not trained, refused to train with Newcastle. We also have a difficult match tomorrow. They play Aston Villa. It will be a very tough match for Newcastle. But anyway, Isaac wants to leave. We don't want to leave. One of the most strikers. So we don't know where he's going to go. I think he wants to go to Liverpool, but he has not trained. But I don't know one thing that Newcastle will miss Isaac. Definitely they will miss Isaac. And okay, so let's see. Well, that's just the main matches. We'll talk about the others. Let's see. Leeds United after coming up, ball, they can do well, and of course Sunderland and Burnley. But I just feel that the championship is not fair. Sheffield United finished so well ahead of Sunderland, and then this playoff comes. Why don't just promote the top three? What was very playoff? Sheffield had this huge gap, and then enough to playoff, and then Sunderland comes and wins, and I just feel it's a travesty of justice. I don't know. But Sheffield, yes, they should be in this. Not Sunderland, to me. Anyway, let's wait and see. So today as well, I talk about La Liga, Girona, and let's wait and see. For me, La Liga is still the good familiar suspects with Barcelona again, Madrid, Sporting, Athletic Club, and let's wait and see what happens. Athletic Madrid as well with Simeone and his son. So let's wait and see what happens there as well. But for me, those are the main people that are there. It's the same thing in the La Liga every time. It's still a bit more predictable than the EPL. You see that Barcelona, Madrid, those two. They connect. Atletico who have been trying. Uh, the club, the Bilbao too will try. You know, all of that is going to be interesting. But Barcelona must definitely ensure that they defend better. It cost them dearly. There's no reason they should have been the one playing the final. Barcelona should be one playing against PSG in that final. So what happened? Inter Milan went there and totally collapsed. So let's wait and see what happens. And of course, we know that Italy, I think they start next week. But let's, as emotional night, yes, as Liverpool will pay tribute again to Diego Jota.